right.
Not to get too carried away by week one.
A lot of balls.
You can't overreact.
Right.
But it has
You would rather this than the other way, for sure.
It's been since 2016 since the Giants have won in week one.
Oh, man.
So this is like some long-awaited.
This is different.
This is a long-awaited celebration.
I don't even know how this feels.
It is nice to be 1-0. It is nice. Yeah, Kaz could not. I
don't even know how this feels. I'm a Jets fan, but whatever. It's okay. It's okay. Let's bring it down a notch. Not everything was all hunky-dory and gravy. Kadarius Toney, last year's #1 pick for the New York Giants, was a little bit shaky yesterday. Didn't see the field as many people would expect him to. What happened with him?
Brian Daboll was asked about this after the game. He was only on the field for about 7 plays. He said, we have some various offensive packages with our receivers, and that's just the way we game plan for this. They didn't use all of them. They're kind of sprinkling in players in different ways and different packages, and they will change game to game. So it's not like Kadarius Toney is not going to be on the field. It's just the way that the game plan worked out yesterday. He wasn't on the field as much. We saw Wan'Dale Robinson in there earlier. He went out in the first half with a knee injury. We saw Kadarius a little bit more in the second half. When he was on the field, he was able to make a couple of plays and execute and do his job the way that they had hoped for. So again, this is just week one. We'll see a bit more of him, and we'll see a lot more wrinkles in this offense as the season continues as well.
All right, so obviously we're talking about this team, and then, of course, the next thought is, could they come out of this division? Like, is the NFC East open? Listen, you mentioned your allegiance. Obviously, I'm a Commanders girl. To make it interesting.
Was that?
Aye.
They do?
It's like a pirate right here.
Commanders, Buccaneers, Pirates, all the same.
The point is, God, we're gonna get crushed for this name forever. But anyway, it's fine. Just go with Washington. I like Washington. There you go. They should have just left the football team.
Yes.
Either way, Eagles, Giants, Washington, and of course Cowboys with the injury to Dak. Projections early on the division.
Well, I think going into this season, everyone said this was the Eagles' division, right? Everyone looked at what the Eagles did in this offseason, the moves they made to kind of shore up this team. Of course, the Eagles came away with a close win over the Lions in week one. The Commanders also got a win. The Giants also got a win. The Cowboys,
how about
not as much success there. Yes. Even before Dak hurt his hand, their offense was struggling. So there are a lot of question marks around the Cowboys. But that being said, this is the division that for years has been referred to as the NFC least, and nobody wanted to win this thing. Now, 3 of the 4 teams coming out with strong, impressive wins, and the Giants coming out with a win against one of the best teams in the AFC. This is some promising thing. Last season is not this season. We are in a whole new year. This is a whole new NFC East. Again, it is only week one. We have a lot of football to be played, a lot of highs and a lot of lows to come. If guys stay healthy, we don't know. But you know what? I am stoked right now that the Giants are 1-0, so let me have this.
Let her have this.
You absolutely should have it.
Jeez. Well, now moving on to week 2, the beautiful thing about beating a contender on the road like Tennessee is now you start looking at the schedule, like, okay, that looks like a winnable game. You look at week 2, you got the Carolina Panthers coming off a heartbreaking defeat against the Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield. What does the Giants' prospects look going into week 2?
Well, week 2 home opener, and again, did I mention they're coming off a win? I don't know if you guys know that.
Lay it on thick, my girl. Lay it on thick.
They're coming off a win. That's going to get the home crowd really excited. Giants fans are going to be coming out to see this game. Home opener. Baker Mayfield, who knows how dangerous he'll wake up feeling that day, but they've got a healthy Christian McCaffrey. The Giants just went up against Derrick Henry. That was a tough running back opponent. Another one in Christian McCaffrey coming to town. But again, if this team can build off of what we saw in week 1, the Panthers, this is not a not winnable game, and this is an NFC opponent now, so not an AFC. If we're going to be talking, hey, we're 1-0. We're going to talk playoff implications. You need wins against NFC teams to make that count. So they just want to keep building off of this, keep it moving. It'll be a good game.
Last question. What was Brian Daboll dancing to in that video? Because
Biggie.
It was Biggie? Okay, Juicy?
Biggie's his favorite. It was Juicy, yeah. Biggie's his favorite.
Listen, he earned himself a whole new legion of New York supporters after finding that out.